place and just enjoy being in that holiday place and just enjoy that place, that idyllic holiday vista. Isn't that nice? And just do what you would normally do when you're at a holiday, when you're sitting in a chair just enjoying the view. That's it. That's it. Perfect. Now, on the count of 3, I'll ask you all to come back to me and look at my hand. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, look at my hand and feel. Great. Isn't that sensational? Okay. Now, remember if you will, that when I lower my hand, you immediately go back to sleep. You fall onto your lovely cushion there beside you and sleep. Girls, that's not a real cushion, okay, but we can pretend it is. Okay, in a moment, I'm going to ask you for some help. The lady I'm touching right now, you are an expert at sign language. You are an expert at sign language. Not only are you an expert at sign language, you are so good at it that you have created your own sign language. And it is a full body sign language. So when you are doing the sign language, everyone will be able to understand what you're saying, even if they don't understand sign language. The person I'm touching right now, you are a sign language expert. The lady, good on you, she is set. I haven't even asked her to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Can I ask you a favour? I've forgotten your name, but I do know all about you. What's your name again?
Jess.
Jess, I understand that you can do sign language. Is that right? Maybe. I understand you're a world expert. And I need some help because you see the people just down in this row down here? They're hearing impaired. They can't hear us. And they need you to be able to translate the words I'm going to say. Will you do that for me?
I think I can.
Excellent. Can you come up here? Okay, so what you do is every word I say, you just translate with your full body sign language and let everybody know what's going on. Okay, now I'm looking at all of the people here. Let them know what I'm saying. I'm looking at all the people here. Look up at my hand. Look up at my hand and sleep. Perfect, perfect. Now this lady here, you have the most incredible sense of smell. Stay asleep. Perfect. Incredible sense of smell. Absolutely incredible. Your smell is so good that you can tell when a boy is wearing a girl's deodorant. Okay? You can tell when a boy is wearing a girl's deodorant. Your nose is better than the dogs at the airport. You are just fabulous with your smell. So what I'd like you to do is do me a favour. I'd like you to go for a wander out into the crowd and I'd like you to find those boys that are wearing girls' deodorant, and when you find one, stand behind him and right above his head, just do this. Okay, so above his head, we don't want you scaring him, okay? Can you do that for me? Here. And now only the boys that are wearing girls' deodorant. Make sure you go down the stairs and just head out into the crowd and we'll find it. Now this is for everyone else. Am I talking too fast for you? I need you to make sure, because these people down here can't understand me because they've got hearing impaired. Can you use your full body sign language? Am I speaking too fast? I'll try and slow down. This next suggestion for everyone else is when you see me touch my nose, I could have known it. I would have known that. There must be more. There must be older boys or gentlemen that are wearing girls' deodorant. There must be. I reckon you can find them. Okay, now, for everyone else that's sitting there, when you see me touch my nose, it will be like someone has poked you in the bum with a great big needle. Poked you in the bum with a great big needle. All the way down. That's it. Now, when I count to 3, yes, I would have bet on that. I would have, you know. Is there any more? Go and find them. Okay, now, when I ask you to come back to me on the count of 3 and I touch my nose, when I touch my nose, it'll be like you're being poked in the bum with a great big needle and it's gonna hurt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. One's back, all the way back. Come on back to me now. All the way up, all the way up. Now guys, I've got to tell you a story because you see, on the way here, I passed through where I live in Nanango and I had a memory, and that memory is the last time I went there, I got really, really sick. Now it started with a bung nose. Is everything okay? Yeah, can you? And be careful, there's a lady beside you there. Yeah, cool. Okay. It started, like I said, watching me, it started with a bit of a tickle on my nose and is everything okay? I'm just trying to tell a story here. Is everything okay? You okay?
No.
What happened?
I think somebody poked me.
Was it her? Maybe. Did you poke him in the bum?
No.
And did anything happen to you?
Yeah.
What happened?
My butt hurts.
So cute, isn't she? How about you? Did you feel anything? No, he didn't feel anything. So what do you think, guys? I think it's him. Okay, so anyway, back to my story. This little cold of mine started with a tickle in my nose and, guys, I'm trying to tell a story here. Is everything okay?
It's like a jolt.
It's like a jolt. And you?
My butt just hurt.
Oh, okay. Where's my little... She hasn't gone out into the crowd, has she? Oh, there you are. Have you found another one? I think that's all of them. What do you think? One more. Okay, one more. Go and find one more. You're doing very well over there. Daniel's wearing girls' deodorant. Okay. What's she doing, do you think? Girl out there. Walking. Okay. Can keep telling people what I'm saying. Okay. No, look, I don't think there's any more. You better come back to us. Let's come back here. Now, lady who's Jess. I remember Jess who's doing all of the hand talking. My story was just after the problem with the nose, and I've learnt not to touch my nose. Sorry about that. I've learnt not to touch my nose, and I got really sick. I got so sick that you're supposed to be telling them, not listening to me. Okay, I got so sick that I was actually She can read minds too. I was actually vomiting. I was so sick, so incredibly sick. And now I'm just actually looking out at where the people that were hearing impaired were, and they're all gone. Have you stopped? Do you feel a little bit silly doing all your sign language to people that aren't there?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go and sit back down. Thank you. Okay, take a seat. Excellent. Okay, has everyone focusing on my hand? Feet down on the floor, please. Thank you very much. And 1, 2, take a deep breath in and sleep. Perfect. That's it. That is it. Perfect. Can you do me a favour? Can you hold this for me and hold it up so that they can see them? Now, this is for everyone that is asleep right now. Out in the audience, just in the audience, there is a little man, a little red and blue man, and he is really annoying. He is telling you to shut up. Every time I say Papa Smurf, he is going to tell you to shut up. And what you need to do, without any curse words whatsoever, is tell him back that he should shut up and that he is really, really annoying. So every time I say Papa Smurf, he is going to say to you to shut up, and you have to tell him what you think about that. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Now, I I don't know, some of the things, you're all young, even you are young when I think of the age that I am. And when I was a kid, we had this show, this cartoon show, and it was a little, like little blue people, and the one that I really liked was Papa Smurf. And he... Shut up. Papa Smurf was one of the stars of the show. What's happening?
He's being mean to me.
He's being mean to you. Did you hear anything? From out there? Okay. What, being rude, what did you hear?
I heard shut up.
You heard shut up. Did you hear where it came from?
Box.
Box. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now, looking out in the audience, I used to watch this show and it was called The Smurfs, and my favourite was Papa Smurf. And he was just so cool. He was so cool. Now, did you just hear something? It was that guy. What did he say? He said shut up to you. Why did he do that? Were you talking too much?
I always do.
He always does. Excellent. Okay, now, what we've got there is 3 people that just didn't hear what I said. Watch my hand. 1, 2, 3. Focus. And sleep. Okay, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Now, when you come back to me, the lady I'm touching right now, when you come back to me and hear this noise, you will jump up out of your chair and you will moo angrily like an angry cow, because this is a cowbell. And you will moo like an angry, angry cow. And the gentleman I'm touching right now, when you see someone else up on stage jump up and moo like an angry cow, you will realise that you are a cowboy, and you will jump up without moving your feet and running away, and you will use a lasso to try and lasso the cow. You will jump up and try and lasso the cow when you see someone on stage jump up and moo like an angry cow. And you, when you hear this sound, will jump up and moo like an angry cow. Now this lady here, when you see a cowboy jump up and try and lasso a cow on the stage, you will realise how much you like cowboys, and you will grab an instant crush, and it will show all over your face how you really, really, really like that cowboy. You know? Yes, you really, really like that cowboy. And you, sir, when you come back to me, you will realise that the person sitting beside you smells really bad. Like, he is putrid. He is so smelly that it won't make you sick. It almost would make you sick, but it won't make you sick. When you come back to me, the person beside you reeks, absolutely reeks. Now, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. How are we doing? Are you enjoying this, being up on stage and in front of all of these people? And yeah, it's good fun. What was your name again?
Roger.
Roger? What's up?
He reeks.
He reeks. It's a teenage thing. They often do that, don't they? And how bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
Like rotten egg type bad?
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up to rotten egg type bad. How atrocious. How atrocious. Now, 1, 2, 3, sleep. Now, when you come back to me on the count of 3, go all the way down, nice and deep. When you come back to me, the person beside you will smell nicer than anything you have ever smelled in your entire life. He will be so ridiculously nice smelling that you will almost want to actually reach over and just smell him. But just breathe in the air and know that it's not right to reach over and try and smell him. But just breathe it in and know how great it feels. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Excuse me, what's up? What was that? Moo. They're walking all over the stage. I think you should sit back down. Sit back down. Are you a cowboy?
I have a rope in my hands.
You have a rope in your hands. And what were you going to do with that rope? Get the cow. Okay, you better sit back down. Why are you all the way back here? You're looking very shy there. Why are you shy? You can't tell me? No? What's up?
I kind of have a crush on the cat.
You can't have a crush. Why? Don't tell me he's your brother. Then how do I feel? Okay, you then don't have a crush on him. Okay, promise. Okay, good. Go and sit back down. I'm glad. Oh wow, that was really interesting, wasn't it? Okay, is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Watch. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Perfect. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Now, all of the suggestions that I have made to you are now vanished away. So we'll make up some new ones. The gentleman I'm touching right now, just because you're so much fun, when you come back to me, your name, the name that you have had for your entire life will vanish from your mind. And it will be replaced with Mary. You will be Mary. From now until the end of the show, your name will be Mary. And it won't seem at all strange to you because, well, that's your name. And why would it seem strange at all? Your name is Mary. The lady I'm touching right now, when you come back to me, you will forget the number between 2 and 4. Okay, you will forget the number between 2 and 4. So when you count, it will be like this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will forget the number between 2 and 4 and you will count like this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The lady that I'm touching right now, when you come back to me, you will forget the number between 6 and 8. So when you count, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So when you count, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You will forget the number between 6 and 8. Now, this lady here, when you come back to me, the bad smell that was being smelt up the other side before, you will smell. The person beside you will just reek. Will be really, really, really horrible smelling all the way down. 1, 2, 3, you can all come back to me now. All the way back, all the way back. That is perfect. Now, your name again?
Mary.
Mary. Mary? How long have you been known as Mary?
My entire life.
Okay, who named you?
I assume my parents.
You assume your parents, okay. Now, do you like your name?
That's pretty good.
Does it have any special meanings? Was there a story behind it?
Mother of God.
Mother of God. Okay, so you come from a religious family? Excellent. Now, if I was to bet you that your name was not Mary, bet you a casket ticket. Are you old enough to remember what a casket ticket is? No. Okay, a gold lotto ticket, a $10 gold lotto ticket. Okay, would you take that bet for me? Absolutely. So you would take a bet for $10 lotto tickets, because then we're not actually gambling. And when I say that your name is not Mary and you say that your name is. Okay, do you have any ID on you? Can I have a look? Okay. Now, is that you? That is you. Okay. I haven't got my glasses. Oh, there we go. Up the top there.
Roger.
That says Roger. Is that your last name?
Yeah.
Okay, but it says Roger. And your name is?
Mary.
Mary. And you've always been Mary?
Always.
Why have you got Roger's license? Are you sure that's your wallet?
I have no idea.
Let's look at one of your credit cards. Okay, what's your name on that?
Roger.
Okay, so you haven't got your own wallet. Do you want to put the cards back in there? This really isn't, I'm not sure I should have done this. Okay, now, can I have that? Because it's really not yours. See, it's Roger's. Thank you. Okay, right. Now, ladies, I've got a problem. People at the show are picking on me, and I need your help. Will you help me? Okay, do you want to stand up? Okay. Now, they are picking on me because I have 6 fingers. Can you see them? Yeah? Do you want to count them for me?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to count them again?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so there's 6 on that hand. Do you want to count them?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
What grade are you in? 6, and 6 is...
12.
Say that again.
12.
Okay, so let's count them all. Count those ones.
2, 3. 3.
Ah, then close that from your mind, and we'll start again.
1, 2, 3.
Beat me. Okay. The number 3, the number between 2 and 4, vanished. Gone. Gone? Try. Okay, take a seat. Thanks, darling. She beat me. That just blew my whole thing. Now, sleep. Okay, when you come back to me, I'm going to say, look, I've found a wallet, and you're going to say, that's my wallet. May I have it? And I will give it to you. And when I give it to you, you will look at it, you will check it, then you will hand it straight back to me and forget that you have done that. You will hand that wallet straight back to me and forget that you have handed it back to me. You will first check it, and then you will hand it straight back to me and not know that you did. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. All the way back. Thanks, Mary. Excellent. Now, it's funny, when you're at a show, the people that lose stuff, I've found a wallet. And does anyone know whose wallet that is? Is anyone out there? Is that yours? Are you sure it's yours? Okay, can you tell me your name and we'll just check?
Mary.
Okay, Mary, now can you just open that up and take out your license and we'll just check? Okay, is that your name?
No.
Okay, that's not your name? It's your picture? Okay, check another one.
No.
Okay. Okay, look, I really don't know if I want to take it all the way back to Lost and Found, so it's got your picture on it so you can have it. Okay, cool. Now, can I ask you a favour? Are you good at maths? Okay, can you tell me what 3 plus 4 is? I would say that loud.
8.
8. Okay, can 10 minus 3?
8.
8. So 10 minus 3 is 8?
Wait, 6.
It's 6. Okay, so what is 3 plus 4? 8. Okay, that's excellent. Now just sit back. Just sit back. Now, I've got a problem. I found a wallet. Isn't it amazing how easy it is to lose a wallet? Has anyone lost a wallet? Is there anyone out there who has lost a wallet? I'm looking at the fellow down the back. What's your name? Do you know anyone who's lost a wallet? You better check. Better check and see where yours is. Okay, you guys have lost a wallet. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Can I ask, what is 21 divided by 3?
21 divided by 3. It's 8.
It's 8. Perfect. She's going to be a great mathematician. Absolutely. Yeah?
Lost my wallet.
You've lost your wallet. Does that look like your wallet?
Yes.
Okay. And your name is?
Mary.
Okay, so can you check the license in there, please? Is that your name? What is that name?
Roger.
Okay, so it's not your wallet? Look, I don't want to go to Lost and Found, so if you want it, you can keep it, okay? Is that all right?
Check the money first.
Check the money first? Okay. Moths. Okay, so that's your wallet. You keep that wallet. Okay? Ta. Now, Can everyone up here look at me? Now focus on my hand and sleep. All the way down, all the way down. Now, all of the suggestions that I have just given to you are gone. You know the number 3, you know the number 7. I might leave you as a Mary. Roger, your name is Roger again. And now, what I'd like you to do, I'm going to count up slowly to 10. And as I count up slowly to 10, bubbles are going to start coming up through the floor. They're going to bubble up your legs. They're going to bubble through your body, and they are bubbles of happiness. And those bubbles of happiness are going to make your day here at the Pine Rivers show just the most sensational day you have had in your entire life so far. This day is going to be so special to you, so memorable, so much fun, so exciting that you will talk about it for years here at the Pine River Show. 1, feeling those bubbles. 2, as they move halfway up your legs. 3, as they get to your kneecaps and move along into your body. 4, 5, and with the last few numbers, 6, 7, your eyes start to open, smiles come across your dials, you have had a great time, and 8, 9, 10, all the way back to me, feeling fantastic, feeling sensational, just loving life. And ladies and gentlemen, please give applause to my sensational counterparts here. They are the stars of the show. Can you guys stand up, take a bow? Just have a great right. Thank you very much. You can all head back Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, darling. And hey, mate, there's your wallet. Denise. Is that Denise? That's your wife? And she's. Have you got his wallet? I don't know. Don't know what's happened to it. Roger. Love you, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You have been a fabulous audience. I have thoroughly enjoyed this afternoon. See ya. Come up the front of the stage here with me. So if I can have everyone see this line here in the stage, and we'll get rid of this bottle. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Now, last call. You see, hypnosis is really exciting, guys, because everybody, absolutely everybody can be hypnotised. But not everybody gets terribly excited about being on stage. So sometimes we have some fun with it. But we'll give it a go. So what I'll ask each of you to do is to stand with your feet about that far apart, okay? And now that your feet are about that far apart, I'll just get you to look down at them. And as you look down at them, take one of those feet and just push it forward. So that's it. A little bit further forward. Perfect. And that's it. Now, see how your hands are there behind your back? Like I'm really concerned about what you're making me do here. Just let them drop loose. Just drop loose. And take a look at that front foot. And as you take a look at that front foot, notice it starts to get heavier. And as it starts to get heavier, notice how it pushes into the ground. Notice it push down. Allow it, make it, want it to push down into the ground. And as it pushes down into the ground, feel, now you look there and you focus on that foot. Focus on that foot, nice and hard. And if anyone's got their leg really, really straight, don't get it really, really straight. Just break the knee a little bit so that it's not totally and completely straight. That's it. Exactly right. Exactly right. Exactly right. Your leg Perfect. Now, looking at that foot, noticing that foot, feeling a gooey, sticky substance, a gooey, sticky, superglue type of substance start to appear between that foot and the floor. And as you feel that gooey, sticky substance appear between your foot and the floor, notice the warmth, notice the flow. Now, I don't know if it starts at the heel and moves forward or if it starts at the toe and moves backward, but I do know that that fills the whole area. Concentrate the whole area between your foot and the floor. And as you feel that warmth, notice it start to get cooler. Notice it get more and more cool. Just relax those hands. Notice it get more and more cool. And as it gets more and more cool, notice it go hard. And as it goes hard, notice it stick. And concentrate on your foot and notice the foot stick to the floor. And the moment you know it's stuck to the floor, you can try and lift it and find you can't. The moment you know it's stuck there, you can try and lift it. Now that's cool. That's cool. Does that look like that's stuck there? Is that stuck?
Yes.
Wow, isn't that exciting? Isn't that so cool? Now how about yours?
Oh, I don't.
You don't know? Well, look at it and focus and know that it's stuck. Because this is all your imagination, totally. And look at that. Isn't that great? Hey, have you ever felt anything like that before?
No.
No, it's a really exciting feeling, isn't it? Now, looking at yours, isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? What was your name again?
James.
James. James, you have just taken control of your mind. You have just taken control of the mind. All of you have just taken control of your mind. Now, here's the exciting part. Here is the super duper part of what we're going to do here today. That's stuck. It's transferable, okay? It's expandable. We can make it grow. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? I'll start with you. Now, feel the stuck in your foot. Can I have your hand? Perfect. Now, I want you to feel that stuck. Run all the way up your leg to your shoulder. Now, down into your hand. Can you feel that stuck there? And now, stuck to your head. And now we've got a foot stuck to the floor and a hand stuck to the head. What was your name again?
Aiden.
Aiden, can you feel that foot stuck to the floor? Okay, now feel it run right up to there. Down your arm. Can I have your hand? Can you feel it stuck to your hand? Sort of. Now stuck. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Stuck to your head. Do you want to go? Okay, now feel it run up there to the shoulder. Stick your hand out there like that. And just feel it stuck. Can you feel it stuck? It's right in there, isn't it? Watch. Stuck. Okay. Okay, now. James. All the way up to your shoulder, feel it? Down to your hand. Can I have your hand? And we'll just take that and we'll stick it there. Stuck. Hand stuck to the head, foot stuck to the floor. We're just all stuck. Can I borrow this? Stuck. And can I borrow this? Stuck. And there we are, just stuck all over the place. Now, for those of you who are out there, just so you know, this is a photo opportunity. So if you've got your cameras, it's time to take them out, take a couple of shots, and do all of those sorts of stuff. Now, when I touch that hand, it'll come totally and completely unstuck, and then it'll go straight through you, unstuck, 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 unstuck. Are we ready? So, ready, start pulling your hands as hard as you can, and done. And the top one as well. Unstuck. Right, now, shall we move into the seats? Can I ask you all to grab a seat and bring it back up to this line with you, please? Yep, we're coming back up to the front line. Good on you. You're great little warriors. Now, we're going to put you nice and close together. Ow, 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 ow. And a little bit closer. Watch your fingers. Good, 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 good. Now, can I ask you two to stand up and move to the outside? And the gentleman on the outside move to the inside. And now take your seats. And now, this is where we do some hypnosis. Do you think that you had already done some hypnosis? You know? So you don't think that having your hand stuck is hypnosis? It might be a little bit. That's called waking hypnosis. Do you know what it's like to do sleeping hypnosis? No? No. Okay, so what you need to do, we've got to focus. Okay, and that's the big, important part of what we're doing, and that's focus. So when you're looking at me, or when you're doing what you need to do, you need to focus. So if you just focus on my hand, and now take a nice deep breath, and out. That's it. And now take another nice deep breath, and out. So cool. And now in. Do you feel how that makes you feel relaxed? All the way down? Yeah? Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is just close your eyes. And now that those eyes are closed, I'd like you to imagine that that stuck feeling comes back. That stuck feeling is going to stick. Your eyes closed. And as those eyes are stuck closed, you'll feel a certain type of relaxation happen. And that's just great. That's just fabulous. It's almost like just before you're going to sleep. So if you imagine just before you're going to sleep, that's the feeling that I'd like you to have. And feel those eyes get tighter and tighter and tighter. And feel them just stick together. And as they stick together, notice that when you try, you just can't open your eyes. Just when you try, you just can't open your eyes. And as you try, you realise, wow, I'm just about to start to be hypnotised. And now, what I'd like you to do is take that stuck that's in your eyes and allow it to change into a really fun, relaxed feeling like we were talking about before, and just allow that relaxed feeling to go to your neck, and all of the muscles in your neck just stop working. That's it, perfect, that's it. Just let them stop working. Allow the muscles in your neck to, allow those muscles to just stop working. Your eyes are stuck, your muscles are just stop working, and your head starts to feel heavier and heavier and heavier. And as your head starts to feel heavier, like gravity's growing, like a great big weight is tied around it, you can just feel it start to fall forward. And as it falls forward, now this is a typical 7 or 8 year old boy doing exactly the opposite to what he's been asked to do. Allow your head to get heavier. Allow the neck muscles to just fade away. Stop working and allow them to drop down. And now take a nice deep, deep breath. And a deep, deep breath all the way in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And there. Just feel what it's like. Feel that relaxation all through you. And now, I'll ask you all to sit up straight, open your eyes, look at me. Sit up straight, open your eyes, look at me. James. Perfect. Now, that relaxation is something you can grab in an instant. So what I'd like you to do is now, right now, bring that relaxation, that muscle feeling, that heavy head, straight back, eyes closed and sleep. And eyes closed and sleep. And eyes closed and sleep. Now, as that relaxation grows more and more, we start to feel like we're in a dream. And remember, when we're in a dream, everything that's said and done is real. So everything I say and do is real to you today, from now till the end of the hour. And now, it's time. Can I ask you one more time to lift your eyes and look at me? I'm over this side. One more time. Watch my hand and sleep. All the way down. All the way down, as deep as you need to go. As deep as you need to go. That's right, that's right. Excellent, that's right. All the way down, all the way down. Perfect. Deeper and deeper and deeper. It's just like you're walking down a great big set of stairs, and those stairs, with every step, you're getting deeper and deeper and deeper. So now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to take your arm and I'm going to lift it out and I'm going to put it there like that. And it's going to become solid like it was a solid piece of steel. Just tighten that up, right up there like that. That's perfect. Lift this arm up here like this and we'll make it dead straight and solid, like it's a solid piece of steel. As solid as it needs to be, as solid as it needs to be. I'll just take this arm here and we'll put it straight up in the air. Solid piece of steel. Solid piece of steel, unable to move. And this arm here, solid piece of steel, totally locked at the elbow, welded at the shoulder, unable to move it. Straighten it right out. That's a piece of steel. Like it's a spike in the ground. Totally and completely solid. Totally and completely solid. Locked into place. Solid. Some people don't understand what steel is. Welded there, rock solid there, unable to move. Now, solid, and that's what I like. See that spring back? That's something most of us can't do. Solid, 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 rock there, welded, unable to move there, and a spring back there, not quite as good. Fabulous. Now, how are you doing over here? Solid, rock solid, good. Close the eyes, take the relaxation. I'm not sure you're all the way there. Okay, again, we have another of our photo opportunities. Now, what I'd like from each of you, in just a moment, you'll realise when you open your eyes that your arm is totally and completely locked, and you are unable to move it. You'll be able to look at it, you'll be able to see it there, you'll know it's your arm, you'll know that it should be able to move, but you will not be able to move it. 1, 2, 3. Open up your eyes, look at your arm, and notice the more and more you try and move it, the tighter and tighter it gets. The more and more you try and move it, the tighter and tighter it gets. Isn't that the coolest thing? Have you ever felt anything like that?
No.
It's cool, isn't it? What do you think, Jane? It's different. It is pretty different. How are you doing over here?
Pretty weird.
Pretty weird. That's exactly the way hypnosis is supposed to be. Pretty weird. Now watch my hand, all of you, and feel that arm just relax. Down. All the way. Just relax. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Okay, now, don't know if anyone's noticed, but here's our star here today. Okay, here are all of our stars here today. Could I have a round of applause for your stars here today? Come on, that's it. Give us a big round of applause. Thanks very much. Now, can everyone look at my hand? And as my hand goes down, feel this relaxation get deeper and deeper and deeper again. And sleep. Perfect. All the way down. Good, good. Sleep nice and forward. Good on you. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to talk to each of these people. We're going to talk down inside their mind. We are in a place now that is like dreaming. And the amazing thing is that when you are dreaming, everything is real. And everything I say now is real. So the gentleman I'm touching right now, when I count to 3 and when you come back to me, the name that has been your name for your entire life will vanish from your mind. The name that is your name has been your name for your entire life will vanish from your mind. And when it does, it will be replaced. It will be replaced by the name Mary. So from now until the end of this show, your name will be Mary. And every time I ask you, your name will be Mary. The gentleman I'm touching right now, just give me 1 sec. Now, when you hear this, you will recognise that as a very small cowbell. And that cowbell will tell you, wow, it is time for me to jump straight up and move very, very angrily because I'm a very, very angry cow. And so every time you hear this sound, you will jump up very quickly, very fast, and you will moo like an angry cow. And now, this gentleman that I'm touching right now, when you see someone else in the area jump up and moo like an angry cow, you will realise that you are a cowboy and you have a lasso rope. So you will jump up straight away and swing your lasso rope and try and catch the cow. You will not run around, you will just stand where you are, swing the lasso rope, the imaginary lasso rope, and throw it towards the angry mooing cow. And I've run out of people, so here we go. Before we do that, what I would like you to do is again go into your imagination. Again, go into your imagination. And as we go into our imagination, there is a place within all of us. There is a place within all of us that is our control centre. It controls everything. It controls what we do. It controls what we say. It controls how fast our hair grows, or in my case, how it doesn't grow. It controls everything. So what I'd like you to do is now take yourself into that place. Take yourself into that control room. Open the door, walk inside and look around. And as you look around, you will see a vast number of knobs and dials. You will see a massive number of levers and switches and everything that will make you change the way things are. Now what I'd like you to do is look for your imagination control, and find your imagination control, and there it is now. And now that you know where your imagination control is, I'd like you to reach out and I'd like you to turn it up full. Turn it up, reach out with your hand, with your physical hand, and turn it up all the way. Now feel your hand lifting and reach out with your physical hand, and I don't know if it's a dial or a switch or a lever or a knob, but turn it up. Turn it all the way up, as high as it can go. Make your imagination like it has never been before. That's it. That is it. Perfect. Excellent. And now know that at the end of this show, we will be able to turn that imagination straight back down. We will be able to turn that imagination straight back down, but right now, let your hands drop down, and you have just found yourself on an incredibly sensational holiday vista. You are on holidays, sitting by a lake, looking out over mountains behind them, looking out over some incredible, incredible views, and just imagine and just know that you're on that holiday, and just act like you're on that holiday, and just enjoy being on that holiday far away. And now, look out over the lake and see the mountains in the background, and look at those mountains, and aren't they gorgeous? Well, actually, no, you don't like those mountains, do you? Look at those mountains and just imagine that they're there, and know that they're really, really ugly mountains. But with your new, that's right, they're really, really ugly mountains, and with your new imagination, you can do fabulous things. You can reach out, you can grab those mountains, and you can drag them into you. So now, reach out with your hands, grab a hold of those mountains, and pull them in close. Pull them in really, really close. Closer, all the way in, and now know that with your new imagination you can change the shapes of those mountains. Maybe you'll use a hammer, maybe you'll use an axe. Just use your hands, use what you're doing, reach out and change the shape. Maybe it's a hammer. Use a hammer on those mountains to get them the right shape. Maybe it's a saw. You use a chainsaw. You can use a chainsaw to change the shape of those mountains and make them just the way you want them to be. And now as they get better and better, you can use those mountains to be what they need to be. And now, I'll be back in just 1 minute. Okay, now. Okay, that's lucky. I thought I was just about to be finished. Now, a moment ago, I ask you all to, mountains. Push those mountains back now that you've made them perfect. Grab your hands, push them straight back out. Imagine that they are now the most perfect place. And imagine that they are just what they need to be, and know that you're on holiday and that this is a great day. What more could you ask for than a great day like today? And looking out over the mountains, looking out over the forest, looking out over all of those beautiful things. So I'm really sorry about all of those stingy, bitey mosquitoes that are down, swarming down on you and starting to itch. Feel them itch and feel them bite. Notice the mosquitoes that are starting to ravage you. Feel the itch. Just notice that first itch begin. And there, where you can feel that itch, and as it starts to itch, maybe you'll want to scratch it. And as that mosquito bites down, feel that bite down now. And now, that's it, it's starting to itch there, I can see there, and now there's another place that's itching, and now another mosquito is biting, and as that next mosquito bites, you feel a third, and that is beginning to really get annoying, and that is beginning to, it's actually a little bit sore, and now you're feeling that grow. You're feeling the itch starting to get you, and you're feeling those mosquitoes attacking, and they're all over you, and they are everywhere, and that's that. Just wave them away, do something to get rid of all those mosquitoes that are really everywhere, and know that then the scene changes, and now you are in Antarctica, where it is absolutely freezing cold, and it is so cold, and you're in a tin shed with nothing to keep the cold out, and as that tin shed is there, you feel it getting colder and colder, colder than you have ever been. It's minus 5 degrees, it's minus 10 degrees, and know that it's incredibly, incredibly cold, and now it's getting colder and colder, and someone opens the door and a massive blast of wind comes through, and a massive freezing cold feeling inside you, and there you are in a t-shirt, and it's minus 15 degrees, and you're shivering and you're shaking, and it's just crazy, and the scene changes. And as that scene changes, you find yourself in the Simpson Desert, and the Simpson Desert is so hot that it's 50 degrees. Your feet feel like they are, that's it. It is ridiculously hot, and your feet feel like they're baked potatoes in your shoes, and everything feels just crazy. Just crazy. And now the scene changes. You're back in your holiday home, and in your holiday home everything is back to great. So can I ask you all just to sit straight up, open your eyes and look at me. And as you sit straight up, open your eyes and look at me, know that this is a great day, and know that hypnosis is. Do you see that? That's what hypnosis is all about. Feel that tiredness? Did you know that if you feel the bubbles in your feet, feel those bubbles, and just allow them to come up your legs, right up through your legs, through your body. Now, feel the bubbles. Can you feel the bubbles? And they can come right up into your chest, and they can come right up into your throat, and they can come right up into you and make you totally alert. Are you totally alert? Open your eyes, looking straight out at the audience, knowing that the bubbles have just made you as alert as you can possibly be. And now, can I ask you all to look up to me? And as you do that, watch my hand as it drops, and sleep. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Now, I'll just re-emphasise. The gentleman I'm touching now, your name has vanished. Your name now is Mary. Your name has always been Mary. Your family named you Mary. You love the name Mary, and that is all there is to it. The gentleman I'm touching now, when you see another one of the people on stage jump out and moo like an angry cow, you will become a cowboy. You will jump up, you will whisk your lasso rope, and you will try and catch it. You will not run around the stage, you will stand there and try and throw your lasso rope. This gentleman that I'm touching right now, when I bring you back to me and you hear this sound, You will jump and you will moo like an angry cow. A really, really, really angry cow. Now, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. All the way back to me. Okay, open eyes, come back to me. Perfect. Hello. Open your eyes and come back to me. How are you?
Very good.
Excellent. What was your name again? I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Mary.
Mary. Mary, what a fabulous name. Who named you Mary?
My family.
Your family? That is so cool. Now, did you, Mary, at any time cop any flack at school for that name?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Now, how did you deal with that?
Just sat down.
Just sat down and took it. Now, if I said to you that I'm going to bet you that your name is not Mary, what would you say?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I would like to bet you that your name is not Mary.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have ID on you, a wallet or anything like that?
Not with me.
Down at the table? You think so? Can we have some ID? Where was he? That'd be fabulous. That's coming up, and he'll be right here real soon. And now, as we do that, and that's not an angry cow. Now, what are you supposed to do when you get an angry cow? Moo. Okay, now, what are you doing? Go back to your seat. All the way back to your seat. And do we have that ID there? We do have that ID. Okay. Tell me, is that your ID?
Yeah.
Okay, and the name on that?
Yeah, James.
Okay, and what is your name?
James.
Okay, look at me. Mary. What is your name?
Mary.
Okay, so looking at that, are you sure that's your ID?
Yep.
Okay, is that the face you look into every morning when you wake up?
Yep.
That is the face you look into every morning. And the name on that? The name on that is James. So, do you think maybe there's a doppelganger? Do you think you've got a twin out there somewhere?
Could be.
How did you get his ID?
This is confusing.
This is confusing, isn't it? Okay, excellent. Right. Everyone look at me. And sleep. Okay. Now, as we move on, we have about 20 minutes left. We really are short on people here, and it makes it a little bit difficult. But what we're going to do is we're going to imagine, and remember how great our imagination is. We are going to imagine that we are able to drive the Dodgem cars over in the arena over there. So I want you to imagine now that you are in the Dodgem cars, sitting up straight, hands on the steering wheels, and be ready to go. We are just about to go with the Dodgem cars, hands sitting up straight, hands on the wheels. Now the wheels aren't down on your lap, they're up nice and high. Get them ready to go. And 3, 2, 1, and it's off and racing, and we are turning to the right. Oh, do these kids old enough to know where the right is? And we are racing our way through. Now push your foot down hard on the accelerator, harder on the accelerator, harder on the accelerator. That is it. Now Mary, you're not seeming to be driving very well. Sitting yourself up, hands on the steering wheel, all the way up, hands on the steering wheel. Accelerate now. Pushing down now. Aim at that other car there. Aim at that other car and push. Hit him. That's it. Aim for the next car along and hit him as hard as you possibly can. And off we go. We are racing, and we are going. And I'm having a ball here. Guys, you're in Dodgem cars and you're being hit all over the place. And let your imagination grow. Go and hit that next car and smash into it. And as you smash into it, know that there's going to be another one coming. That's right, mate. You're going as fast as you possibly can. Your head needs to be up so that you can see what's going on around you. Your head needs to be up. We are in the Dodgem cars. We're turning, we're spinning, we are accelerating. Both feet on the accelerator, pushing down as hard as we can. And Dodgem cars are stopped. Dodgem cars are stopped. And now, open your eyes, look up to me, and sleep. all the way down. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to call this short a little bit. We've got a few people who are loving it, but aren't as responsive as they're supposed to be at a hypnosis show, which you would expect at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to ask you to have a look up at this stage, have a look at these fabulous people, give them an incredible round of applause, and we will end the show in just one moment. So can I have a round of applause for the stars of today? Fabulous. Okay, guys. Now, one more thing. Eyes open, look at me. Looking at me. Now, what I need you to know is that every time I touch my nose, it's going to feel like someone's taken a pin and stuck it in your backside. Okay? Every time I touch my nose, it's going to feel like someone's taken a pin and just gone jab into your backside. And it's going to hurt. It's going to go, ow! So what I want you to do is just watch me closely and watch my hand, because that finger sometimes, now watch, when it touches the nose, feel that pin. Are you ready? 1. Ow! Ah, and what did you feel?
It's like a pinprick.
Sort of like a pinprick backside? Who could it have been? I don't know. What did you feel?
That's a pin.
Felt a pin in your backside? Did either of you two feel anything? Yeah? Watch what happens when I do this. Takes a while to remember. So watch me. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. Okay. Guys, on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to come back to me. When I ask you to come back to me, it's going to be the greatest possible day around. You are going to spend the rest of the day having a great time. This show is going to be for you one of the highlights of your year, and you are just going to enjoy every moment of it. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, standing up please. Now could I get you all to look out there, take a bow, nice deep bow, and say thank you very much. You've been a fabulous audience, and you guys have just been incredible. Thank you very much for coming along. Enjoyed it. You can leave, thank you. We'll be back on at 3 o'clock. We'll have about a dozen more people. It's going to be a fabulous afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day.